Back at the football field, we're ready for the 2015 LCFL West Championship. With me here is John Polka, General Manager of the ball club, and Blackhawks have had a difficult time with the Coyotes in respect to the scoring runs that they've had. One in the championship going on a 26-3 run before the Blackhawks found a way to eke out a victory. Thank you, Chemo, 64-yard kickoff return. The 48-30 debacle about 2 months ago, and then where the Coyotes went on a 35-0 run back in the previous matchup. What would need to change today?
Leon Williams, period.
Moving right along. What have you been so impressed with as far as the offense is concerned?
They're pretty good, huh?
Yeah. Finally, what would be the deciding factor in today's championship?
Family.
John Polka or Greg Popovich, I have no idea who it is. We'll be back with more in a moment. Back here at the championship game, I hope you could top John Polka and give us answers that total 6 words.
All right.
Yeah, he's short like that. Big game, seen the Coyotes 3 times in the course of the past year, and the last 2 haven't been as successful. What would need to change today in comparison with the other 2 matchups this year?
We just got to play smart football. You know what I'm saying? The last couple of games, as you know, we went up on them right before, before they made their comeback, but we just got to make smart decisions from the coaching standpoint as far, and also our adjustments on the field.
The offense looked real sharp in the semifinal. The defense was impressive with 14 sacks. We might not get those numbers today, but what would be the key plays that the defense needs to make tonight?
You know what? Our defense hasn't really had the full unit the entire year. We got guys at work, out of town, things like that. Today we have the full conglomerate of the defense. So. They've been having the last two weeks have been awesome in practice. So I'm thinking right now that they're gonna have one of their best games of the season.
Talk about practice. Great turnout this previous Wednesday. What was the atmosphere like this time compared with others, seeing that the Coyotes are going to be the opponent today?
Well, in years past, as you know, at this level of football, sometimes as the year goes on, your practice dwindles and it dwindles. But for some reason this season, we had about 60 guys at practice ready to go. Guys are excited, and they're hungry. The last couple of games, we know that we didn't play our best. The Coyotes, don't get me wrong, they're a good squad, but we played very bad football the last couple of games, and we won't make the mistakes we made before.
How fulfilling would it be to get a 6th championship in a row today?
You know what? 6 in a row. You always say every year, that it feels good and it's the best one. But you know what? After that final whistle blow and you celebrate, you get hungry for another one just as quick. So we've got 7 of them over the course of our 10 years. So we're ready to rock and roll and get the 8th today.
Well, let's get you out of here then. Appreciate your time. Thank you. There he is, Tony Reid. We're back with the kickoff. We're back here ready for a kickoff at the LCFL West Championship game. With me here is Dan Neary, and let's talk about the lines this time. It's in the trenches where it's most important. So what are the key components you think on the offensive line today?
Honestly, for us, it's just playing as a team and communicating. That's always the biggest piece. It's just making sure that we're in sync with one another. We've been playing together all year. So honestly, it's just communicating and playing hard and driving the ball and playing to the whistle.
Defensive line has been as strong as ever, as fast as ever, as smart as ever. What would be an important thing for them today against an outstanding offense for the Coyotes?
Wait, the Coyotes line?
The defensive line dealing with the Coyotes offense.
Oh, honestly, just keeping pressure, getting on the quarterback, and making sure just stay in our lanes and stay in our zones.
How fulfilling would a championship be today?
Oh, this would be 2 in a row for me and 6 in a row as a Blackhawk. Honestly, there's no better feeling than raising that trophy with your team.
There it is. Let's get him in.
Thank you.
And get him out.
All right.
Dan Neary of the Blackhawks. Stay tuned. We'll have more in a moment. Back here in Los Angeles, ready for the LCFL West Championship game. With me is Leon Williams, and you've seen this team from a distance for most of the season, and coming in today, having seen what you've seen in film of the Coyotes twice, what adjustments, what changes need to be made today in comparison with what you saw before?
I think it's more along the lines of just the way that we play the pass, like the way we play in our passing lanes. We give them too much time to make decisions. The quarterback, like, you know me, I love to get after him, send some pressure, send it from a lot of different ways. He doesn't know what he sees pre-snap, so we try to confuse him in the beginning, let him see something. Like if he sees cover 1, we'll run cover 3. Just a lot of confusion, man, just so he can't get comfortable in the pocket. That's all it is.
There's been really no dominant wide receiver as far as numbers are concerned. The ball's been distributed pretty fairly. What do you think as far as Kyle Parrish getting the ball out to his wide receivers? What do you think a key is for them today?
Man, honestly, it's more than just him getting the ball to the receivers. It's about running the ball. Like, when we're able to run the ball, we're able to set the pace and set the tone of the football game. If we come out and we throw the ball 15 times in the first quarter, we're not going to be successful. Like, he has to manage his passing numbers, and we got to feed Flowers, we got to feed Chapman, we got to feed the rest of the backs, because otherwise then you allow their defense to dictate the tempo of the game, and they sit in the box and they'll play man across on top, and we won't be successful. We have to be able to run the football.
And that was going to bring up my third question about the running game. Wayne Chapman's had an amazing year. What would be the key for him as a primary running back? And what about Kendall Gordon also? He's had a great year.
Carries. Like, you can't run the ball if you don't get it. So it's just about carries, man. Like, he needs to get 5 carries in the first quarter. Flowers needs 5 carries. Like, I wouldn't mind seeing us throw the ball 4 times and then we run the ball 15 times. That's successful to me, because we're setting the tempo of the game. We're keeping our defense fresh. And, we can play ball like that.
We appreciate your time. Best of luck.
All right.
Take him out. There it is. Leon Williams. Stay tuned with more in a moment. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Jackie Robinson Stadium, where we present to you the 2015 LCFL West Championship game, featuring the Inglewood Blackhawks taking on the SoCal Coyotes. Hi, hello, how's it going? My name is John Tyler. It is great to have you with us for this one. This is one of the most titanic matchups we've seen at this level of semi-pro football. The Blackhawks and Coyotes, perennially 2 of the toughest teams in Southern California and the nation for that matter. The Coyotes are going for their first league championship here in the LCFL. They already have 4 in other leagues and other competitions. The Blackhawks in the championship game for the 14th time in their 15-year history, winning 7 times, and for the past 5 years in a row. The last 2 matchups haven't favored the Blackhawks as much, losing by 18 in both games this regular season. But if you remember last year's championship game, they managed to come back after the Coyotes had a very impressive run. Both teams had a Miami Hurricanes versus anyone moment, meeting up at midfield and clapping it up a little bit, woofing it up, getting ready and psyched for what should be a fantastic game. Stick and stay. We'll have all the action for you coming up in just a moment.